Hello everybody, I am Agraj and I welcome you on my official YouTube channel Agraj Khode. So now our today's topic of discussion is, can every student who had given NEET exam can able to become a doctor? So it's the topic of discussion and we are going to discuss on this topic in detail. Don't worry. Now as I talk about NEET 2023 result, then for the students belonging from different categories, their cutoff marks are different. For example, if a student belongs from general category, then for NEET 2023, the qualifying marks are 140 plus. For those students belonging from the reserve category, which are belonging from either SC, ST or OBC, then obviously their cutoff marks are 136. So for example, there is student who score only 2 to 3 marks above the cutoff marks for their category, then is it possible for him or her to actually become a doctor? So it's a topic and we are going to discuss in detail about this. So let's start. We will divide the students in different ranges according to the marks that they have scored, because as I had already told you, in NEET 2023 there are high chances of increase in cutoff, because the all India rank have been shifted by about 10 to 15,000 for every mark that the student had obtained last year. For example, if student scores 650 marks and let us suppose his all India rank in 2022 was X, then in 2023 it is found that his all India rank is X plus 10,000 or X plus 15,000. So the shipment in all India rank is seen by 15,000. So you can see and you can also imagine the huge competition which is increasing day by day. So let's start now. We are going to proceed our discussion because it is very important for me to actually discuss. So let's start. Case 1, those students who are scoring in between 700 and 720 are very lucky, because these are rankers and you come to know that their all India rank will be in between 1 and 1000. So for those students, congratulations, you will get admission in topmost medical institutes in our country, that is AIMS, or you can say in Maulana Azad Medical College, Armed Force Medical College, that is AFMC Pune, or you can say in Lady Harding. So these are the topmost colleges all over the country for medical education. So congratulations, you will be got admission in those colleges, especially in AIMS Delhi, because AIMS Delhi is said to be the topmost institute for pursuing MBBS, that is medical science, in our country India. And you come to know that there is a dream of each and every aspirant who is participating in NEET exam to get admission in this college, but it becomes slightly impossible for certain students to complete their aim. But even though they are also clever, and I am belonging from the students of that particular category. Okay, now case 2, if the particular student is scoring above 650 but less than 700, that is if the student is scoring in between 650 and 700. Now for those students, you have to remember that they can not get admission in the topmost AIMS, but yes, it is possible for them to get admission in lower AIMS. For example, in AIMS Rishikesh, which is actually situated in Uttarakhand. If I am right, then please congratulate me, because I don't know the exact location. But if I am wrong, then please write down in comment box that in which state AIMS Rishikesh is situated. But according to me, AIMS Rishikesh is situated in Uttarakhand. Also, we have AIMS Bhubaneswar in Odisha, AIMS Guwahati in Assam, and AIMS Madras in Tamil Nadu. So you can say these are actually the lower AIMS. Actually, there is no any value, or there is actually no anything that you have to feel, because AIMS is always AIMS. Whether you are using the word lower AIMS or upper AIMS, it will not matter, because you are doing your MBBS from AIMS. It's a very prestigious thing that you are actually getting in your life. So don't worry and don't get frustrated, because I feel that most of the students are feeling that we are getting admission in lower AIMS. No, you are actually getting admission in AIMS. It's matter or it's worth. Okay, now for the students who are scoring in between 600 and 650, now for those students, you must remember that if you are actually wanting to take college by all India quota, then your score must be 620 plus. Okay, so obviously if your score lies in between 620 and 650, then you can get good government medical college, that is GMC. But if you are scoring in between 600 to 620, and if you belongs from the states like Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Haryana and your Punjab, then it is almost impossible for you to actually get government medical seat, because you come to know that in these states, you come to know that the state quota marks for the students also goes very higher. Not only about all India quota, but their state quota marks also goes higher. It is due to the tough competition in those states. So for those students, I can say you are on the borderline. Don't worry, I know that your score is very best. I can say your score is very good if you are scoring above 600. But what can I do? This is the mistake of your state, because there is too much competition in between the student belonging from those states. Therefore you can say that they are very clever and they score above 620. Therefore if your marks are less than 620 but more than 600, it's absolutely a very nice score. But as you are belonging from those states where competition is too high, therefore you will not get government medical seat for MBBS. But I can say your score is best. Don't demotivate yourself, and don't worry, I also understand your feeling, and I also actually have a such experience. So don't worry about that. If you are scoring above 600 but less than 620, that is if your marks are in between 600 and 620, then you will be on the borderline if you are from the northern state, for example in your Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Bihar, Haryana, etc. So it is very important. But for the students from remaining states, you have to remember it is very easy for them to get government medical college through state quota. Obviously they cannot get any medical college through all India quota, or it is hardly to actually take any top college in other state through all India quota, because only 15% seats are reserved in each and every state for the students coming from other states. But don't worry about that, don't take any tension. But if you are from states rather than this northern state, then you are safe. You can easily get admission in your state college through state quota. Okay, because state quota has about 85% reservation for the students which are native to that particular state, that is those students having domicile of that particular state. Now if I talk about the students scoring in between 550 and 600, it's very important because most of the student lies in this range. Okay, so if you are scoring nearer to 600, and if you belong from the states such as Maharashtra, Telangana, you have then Tamil Nadu, West Bengal, Madhya Pradesh and Karnataka, then you can get government medical seat easily. But your marks must be above 570 or 580. Okay, if you are scoring nearer to 550, then it is hardly to get government medical seat in most of the states. Okay, now if I talk about the northeastern states like Assam, Tripura, Meghalaya, your Nagaland and Manipur, then it is very easy for you to get government medical seat in these colleges also, because the cutoff goes slightly lower in those states. So if you are belonging from Maharashtra, then your score must be above 550 for OBC category. But if you are from general category, then your score must be lying in between 580 and 590. Here I am not talking about the students from the reserve category, that is who belongs from SC and ST. I am only talking about those students who actually belong from either general category or OBC category, because for the students belonging from the reserve category, that is SC and ST, it is very easier for them to actually secure the good government medical seat in top government medical college. So I am not talking about those students, I am only talking about general category student and OBC category student. Now if you are scoring in between 500 and 550, then what can I do? I can't able to do anything, because there are negligible chances to get admission in government medical college. I know that your score is also very good, but what can I do? The competition is too tough and there are many students scoring above 550, so you cannot get admission in government medical college. There are almost no chances. But if you are from the states such as Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura, Nagaland, and from the Uttarakhand and Telangana, then you can get government medical seat, because the state quota marks also goes down below 550 in those states. Okay, now if you are actually in between 450 to 500, so there are no chances of getting MBBS if you are from any state, because the such low cutoff doesn't go in any state of India. Where is, you have to remember that whether it is northeastern state or southern state, the cutoff is not such too much low. Okay, so if you are scoring in between 400 and 450, so there are zero chances to get admission in MBBS, that is in government medical college. But if you are interested in BAMS, so you can go for this field because it is very easy for you to go and get admission in government BAMS college or government Ayurvedic college. So by doing a BAMS also you can become a doctor. Therefore I have already told you that if you are scoring in between 450 and 500, then you can easily get admission in government BAMS college. Now if you are scoring in between 400 and 450, now in this case what you have to do, it's very important thing. Now these are the marks which actually doesn't fall in any category, that is you cannot get admission in MBBS, it's 100% valid, but there are hardly the chances to get admission in BAMS, but that particular college must be either semi government or private, because you cannot get government BAMS college in those marks also. So if you have money, then you can go for private options, you can choose private BAMS college, but I will not prefer you to do BAMS from either private college or from the semi government college. If you talk about MBBS, so MBBS private colleges are also not available in those marks, you have to go for deemed university. So remember that I will discuss in detail about fee structure for deemed university, private colleges, semi government colleges, etc. in my next video. Don't worry about that. If I actually have a time, then I will discuss about all those things at the end of this video itself, so don't worry about that. Now we will continue our discussion. Now if you are scoring less than 400 but above 350 marks, so in those there are many students, and for that you can get admission in private BAMS college, or you can also go in the option such as in BHMS, that is homeopathy, because most of the students scoring 200 to 300 marks or in between 350 and 400 actually take admission in government homeopathic college, because there are many government homeopathic colleges, but even though their number is less as compared to the government Ayurvedic college and government medical college. In my state Maharashtra, there is only one government homeopathic college which is at Zadgaon, that is in Khandesh. So I don't know about other states, but yes, the number of government homeopathic college is very less throughout India. I know that government will work on this sector, but yes, nowadays you come to know that people follow modernism, therefore there is huge focus of each and everyone to actually go for MBBS. So there is too much vast development that you are seeing in the field of MBBS. And second, there is too much development that is taking place in BAMS, but I don't know about BHMS and BUMS, because I had already told you I am not actually telling any bad words for those students who are pursuing these courses, but I don't know why government doesn't concentrate in those fields. Government only likes MBBS, and government is actually started to like BAMS, but I don't know about remaining courses. Now we will proceed our discussion because it's not a topic of today's class or today's video. So as I had already told you, if you are scoring in between 300 and 350 or above 350 and less than 400, then the better option that you have is to pursue BHMS, that is Bachelor of Homeopathy Medicine and Surgery. So you can get admission in good government BHMS college, so don't worry about that. Now if you are scoring less than 300 but above 250 marks, now in this case you can get admission in private BHMS colleges, because if you try for BAMS colleges which are private or semi government, then you will hardly to have a chance to get admission there. But if you try in the private BHMS college, then you can get private BHMS college easily, or you can move for government BUMS because it's very demanding syllabus nowadays, so you can go for that. But I will actually prefer to do BHMS because there is no any scope in BUMS. Also there are many limited government colleges for BUMS throughout country, and there are many few private colleges or semi government colleges for BUMS. So I will tell you, if you are scoring less than 300, then please go for the option of doing private BHMS, and don't move for getting admission in BUMS because there are no any students in this sector. So I will tell you, if you have to securize your future, then you can go for BHMS. Now if you are scoring between 200 and 250 marks, then what can I do? I can't able to do anything. You are on borderline. You can do BHMS, or you can go for BNNMC, which is actually the new field. or you can go for physiotherapy also, because cutoff for physiotherapy in government medical college is about 250 marks. Or if you are scoring less than 250, then you can go for doing physiotherapy or BPTH in the private colleges. Okay, but it will not worth it because you are scoring less marks, I can understand, but you can try next year for getting government college, which may be of either MBBS, BDS, BHMS, BAMS, etc. Don't worry about that. Okay, now the next point is to be remember, that is nothing but if you are scoring less than 200 but above the qualifying marks. Now it's very important because I have reached at end, and obviously this year the qualifying marks for the reserve category student is about 136, and for general I feel that it is 140 to 150. So if you are scoring above the qualifying marks for your category, then only you can participate in counseling. If you are scoring less than this qualifying marks, then you will be unable to participate in counseling. For example, if there is a particular student who is scoring about you can say 102 marks, now in this case I can say these are very bad marks actually, because you are not doing hard work, therefore you have scored 102 marks. I know that it requires hard work to score 102 marks only, but it's actually not worthy. Really, I am telling you all these things on mouth because it's a very bad and worst score. You have to try again. Okay, I know that there will be many students scoring this mark, but don't worry, you have to try again. This is my thing, and you have to obey that. Now if you are scoring 102, 103, etc., then you cannot actually participate in counseling. Yes, I know that there will be many students in this range, but what can I do? I can't able to do anything. You cannot participate in counseling because you are below the cutoff marks for your category, whether you are belonging from general category or from reserve category, but you cannot able to participate in counseling because you have not scored above qualifying marks required for your category. Okay, so remember that, don't cry again and again. Now the last option is if you are scoring in between 1 to 100, then you can move for BSc nursing in deemed universities. For example, if I talk about my state Maharashtra, I belong from Vidarbha region, and there is a very famous deemed university, that is Dattaji Meghe Institute of Medical Science and Research. You can take admission for BSc nursing in deemed universities. Okay, there is no any option with which you actually left behind. So you have understood what did I mean. Now we have actually completed the discussion, and from this you have understood that the student actually appearing in NEET, and if he is scoring above the cutoff marks required for his or her category, then that particular student can able to become a doctor. Now I have used here the word doctor only. I am not talking about MBBS doctor. Okay, because the cutoff for MBBS doctor goes too much high. But yes, you can become a doctor, you can become a physiotherapist, you can become a BAMS, you can become a BUMS, you can become a BHMS also. So the meaning of my saying is that once you have given your NEET exam, you can become a doctor. No worry about that. You can use the word doctor, you can use the prefix doctor just before your name by giving NEET exam, but your marks must be above the cutoff marks for your category, then only you can get admission. If you try about direct admission, then it is not possible. Yes, I can say that if you try to take admission in deemed universities, so there are such deemed universities in our country also which take direct admission for students, but for that you have to give too much money, and for that your father must be too rich. So are you getting my point? Okay. So now you have to remember that if you are financially weak, don't worry beta, don't take any tension. I will tell you to refresh yourself and please take another chance and try again. But if your father is financially rich, then don't worry about anything. Take admission in deemed university if you are scoring less than 400 or in between 400 and 500 also, because you cannot get any government, private or semi-government medical college at those marks. So you can move for your dream university. Don't worry about that. But you come to know that the fees of deemed university is very high, therefore I am telling you that it is only the option for the students belonging from financially rich background. It is not for students belonging from financially weaker background. Don't worry, I also belong from middle class family. I also cannot afford those high fees. Okay, now if you score in between 400 to 500 or less than 400, but you have to become a MBBS only, you have to do MBBS only, you don't wish to do other courses, you are interested in only MBBS, but now this is the time that you cannot go for repeating the NEET exam because you had already taken too many drops. And even though you are scoring in between 400 and 500, or less than 400. So the question will be coming in your mind that what should we do, because we also belong from middle class family. We have not such monies to pay in deemed universities. So what can we do? You can move for MBBS abroad. You can do MBBS from foreign countries like Russia, Georgia, Kazakhstan, and from your Uzbekistan. Okay, don't go for doing MBBS abroad in Bangladesh or Nepal, because there are many fees in these two countries also, because you have to remember those countries who are developing have actually too much charges for MBBS. So don't go in developing countries for doing MBBS, because you will require too much money and expenditure there. So if you are belonging from middle class family and you are scoring above 400 but less than 500, or if you are scoring less than 400 also, and you have no capability to pay huge fees for doing MBBS in deemed university, because you are from middle class family, but even though you want to become MBBS doctor, then you can move for doing MBBS in abroad countries. It's only the option which you leave behind. You have no any option now. Hence it is necessary for you to actually go and start preparation for the entrance exam that those universities take. Actually I have not heard of any entrance exam that those universities present in other countries take, but yes, you have to complete the basic formalities which are absolutely essential for you to complete in order to take admission for securing MBBS in those colleges. So from this you have understood one of the most important thing, that the student giving NEET exam, each and every student giving NEET exam can able to become a doctor, but the marks that the student is scoring must be above the cutoff marks for his or her category. So it's very important. If you are scoring the marks which are required for your category, then you can easily become a doctor. And I am not talking about MBBS doctor, but you can become BAMS doctor or BHMS doctor. So from this you have to remember that you can become a doctor. Don't worry about anything. You have cracked NEET. If you are scoring the marks above the cutoff marks for your category, don't worry about that. And from this we are going to end our video. That is, we are at the end of the video. Now you come to know that I have completed 22 minutes, and hence it is necessary for me to leave now, because I have to not consume your much time. So till then, okay, bye bye. I will meet you later in my next video. Love you all. Bye. Take care.